stayed up with you for 2 nights now, and I haven't seen any evidence of unusual behavior. When was the last time you saw her sleepwalking?
Since Macbeth went on that mission, I have seen her get up from her bed and start writing letters that she marks as confidential, all while being asleep.
It's unnatural to be asleep and act as if you're awake. Have you heard her say anything that could get the agency in trouble?
She has said a few things, Doctor, but it's not my business to tell you.
You can tell me. I won't report you or repeat anything you say.
I will not tell you or anyone else. I have no proof of what I have heard. Look, here she comes. This is exactly how she always looks, and I swear she's fast asleep. Evaluate her odd behavior.
Where'd she get the flashlight?
See, she said she needed it to have a source of light next to her at all times. Those were her orders.
You see? Her eyes are open.
Yes, but they don't see anything.
What is she doing now? Why is she rubbing her hands together?
She's been doing that a lot lately. It seems like she's washing her hands. I've seen her do that before for as long as 15 minutes.
There's still a spot here.
Listen, she's talking. I'll make a note of what she said.
Out, damn spot. Out, I command you. 1, 2. Okay, it's time to do it now. Hell is dim. No, Mickey. You are a spy, and yet you are afraid? Why should we not be scared when there's no evidence of what we have done? No one can lay the guilt upon us.
Did you hear that?
The man had a wife. Where is she now? Wait, what? Will my hands never be clean? No more of that, Mickey. No more of that. You ruined everything by acting stupid like this.
Now look what you've done. You've heard something you shouldn't have.
She said something she shouldn't have. I'm sure of that. Who knows what secret she's keeping?
I have the smell of blood on my hands. All the soap from Bath and Body Works could not make my hands smell any better. Oh.
What a heavy sigh. She must be carrying one heavy burden.
I wouldn't want a heart like hers, even if you made me the wife of the agency's director.
Well, well, well.
I hope what she's saying is helping you.
It's quite difficult to diagnose, but I know people who have sleepwalk and weren't guilty of anything.
Wash your hands. Put on your pajamas. Don't look so frightened. I tell you again, Agent Bako is buried. He cannot come out of his grave.
Is what she says true?
I must go to bed. There's a security breach. There is no way to fix what has already been done. I need to go to bed.
Will she go to bed now?
Yes, right away.
Some terrible rumors are going around. Unnatural acts will cause supernatural things to happen. People with guilty and deranged minds will confess their secrets to their pillows as they sleep. This woman needs a priest, more than a doctor. God, forgive us all. Look after her. Remove anything she might hurt herself with. Watch her constantly, and now good night. She was bewildered my mind and amazed my eyes. I have an option, but I don't dare say it out loud.
Good night, Doctor.
The English agents are near, led by Agent Malcolm, his uncle retired Agent Seward, and the good Agent Macbeth. They burn for revenge. The wrongs they have suffered would make dead men rise up and fight.
We'll meet them near Burnham Wood. They're coming that way.
Does anyone know if Agent Donalbain is with his brother?
He's definitely not there, sir. I have a list of all the important men. Seward's son is there, as well as many other boys too young to have guns who will become men by joining in this battle.
What is the traitor Macbeth doing?
He is fortifying his agency at Dunsinane with heavy defenses. Some say he's insane. Those who hate him must call it brave anger. One thing is certain, he's out of control.
Now Macbeth feels blood of his murdered enemies sticking to his hands. Now rebel armies punish him every minute for his treachery. The agents he commanded are only following orders. They do not fight because they love Macbeth. Now he seems too small to be a great director, like a midget trying to wear the robes of a giant.
Who can blame him for acting crazy when inside he blames himself for everything he's done?
Well, let's keep going and give our loyalty to someone who truly deserves it. We're going to meet Agent Malcolm. We'll do everything and anything to help him.
However much blood we need to give to make Malcolm director and get rid of Macbeth, let's get to Burnham quickly. bring me any more reports. I don't care if all the agents desert me. Until Burnham Wood gets up and moves to Dunsinane, I won't be affected by fear. What about Agent Malcolm? Was it he born from a woman? The holograms that know the future have told me this. Don't be afraid, Agent Macbeth. No agent born from a woman will ever defeat you. So get out of here, disloyal agents, and join the weak. My mind and courage will never tremble with the doubt or shake with fear. May the devil turn you black and you white-faced fool. Why do you look like a frightened chihuahua?
There are 10,000
What, you idiot?
agents, sir.
Go bring some color back to your face, you coward. What agents, fool? That face of yours will frighten the others as well. What agents, milk face?
The English agents, Director.
Get out of my sight. Satan! I'm sick at heart when I see Satan, come here! This mission will never secure my reign foreign or else topple me from my throne. I have lived long enough. The course of my life is beginning to wither and fall away, like a yellowing leaf in autumn. The things that should go along with old age, like honor, love, obedience, and loyal friends. I cannot hope to have. Instead, I have passionate but quiet whispered curses, people who honor me with their words, but not in their hearts, and lingering life, which my heart would gladly end, though I can't bring myself to do it. Satan!
What do you want?
Is there more news?
All rumors have been confirmed.
I'll fight until they tear the flesh from my bones. Give me my suit.
You don't need it yet.
I'll put it on anyway. Send out more agents, search the whole country, and kill any agent spreading fear. Give me my suit. How's my wife, Doctor?
She's not ill, Director, but she is troubled with endless hallucinations that keep her from sleeping.
Cure her. Can't you treat a diagnosed mind? Take away her memory. Use some drug or surgery to erase the troubling thoughts from her brain and ease her heart.
For that kind of relief, the patient has to sign off it herself.
Medicine is for the humans. I won't have anything to do with it. Come put my suit on me. Give me my gun. Satan, send out the agents. Doctor, the agents are running away from me. Come on, sir. Hurry. Can you figure out what's wrong with my agency? If you can diagnose its disease by examining the agents and bring it back to health, I will praise you to the ends of the earth, where the sound will echo back to you and you can hear the applause again. Pull it off, I tell you. What drug would you purge the English from the agency? Have you heard of any?
Yes, Director. Your mission sounds like something.
Bring the suit and follow me. I will not be afraid of death and destruction until Burnham Forest picks itself up and moves to Dunsinane.
I wish I was far away from Dunsinane. You couldn't pay me to come back here.
Agents, I hope the time is coming when agents will be safe in their own bedrooms.
I don't doubt it.
What's the name of this forest behind us?
It's Burnham Wood.
Tell Agent Macduff and young Stewart to break off the branch and go undercover, and tell other agents to go undercover as civilians. That way we can conceal how many of us there are, and Macbeth's spies will give him an inaccurate report.
We'll do it!
We have no news except that the overconfident Macbeth is still in Dunsinane and will allow us to lay siege to their agency.
He wants us to lay siege. Wherever his agents have an opportunity to leave him, they do, whatever rank they are. No one fights with him except men who are forced to, and their hearts aren't in it.
We shouldn't make any judgments until we complete our mission. Let's get to work.
Soon we'll find out what's really ours and what isn't. It's easy for us to get our hopes up just sitting around thinking about it, but the only way this is really going to be settled is by violence. So let's move our agents forward.
Hang our flags on the outer walls. Everyone keeps yelling, "Here they come!" Our agency is strong enough to laugh off their blockade. They could sit out there until they die of hunger and disease. If it weren't for the fact that so many of our agents revolted and joined them, we could have met them out in front of the agency, man to man, and beaten them back to England. What was that noise?
It's women crying.
I've almost forgotten what fear feels like. There's a time when I would have been terrified by a shriek in the night, and the hair on my skin would have stood up when I've heard a ghost story. But now I've had a fill of real horrors. Horrible things are so familiar that they can't startle me. What's the problem?
Lady Macbeth is dead, sir.
She would have died later anyway. That news was bound to come someday. Life is nothing more than an illusion. It's like a poor actor who struts and worries for his hour on the stage and then is never heard from again. Life is a story told by an idiot, full of noise and emotional disturbance, but devoid of meaning. You've come to tell me something. Tell me quickly.
Sir, I should tell you what I saw, but I don't know how.
Just say it.
As I was standing watch on the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and I thought I saw the park begin to move.
Liar!
Tell me if I'm wrong. You can see it coming from 3 miles away.
If you're lying, I'll hang you alive from a tree until you die of hunger. If what you're telling me is true, you can do the same to me. I'm losing confidence. I'm starting to doubt the lies I've been told, which sounded true. They said, don't worry until Burnham Wood comes to Dunsinane. And now a wood is coming to Dunsinane. Prepare for our mission. If what this mole says is true, it's no use running away or staying here. I'm getting tired of living, and I'd like to see a world of chaos. Sound the alarms. At least we'll die with our suits on.
We're close enough now. Show yourself to them. Uncle Seward, you and your son will lead the first mission. Macbeth and I will do the rest, according to our plan.
Good luck. If we meet Agent Macbeth's army tonight, let us be defeated if we cannot fight.
Sound the sirens. They'd loudly announce the news of blood and death.
I can't run away now. I have to stay and fight like a man. Where's the agent who wasn't born of women? He's the only one I'm afraid of, nobody else.
What's your name?
You'll be afraid to hear it.
No, I won't, even if you were one of the worst demons in hell.
Macbeth. Mickey Macbeth.
The devil himself couldn't say a name I hate more.
Neither could the devil's name be more frightening.
You lie, you disgusting traitor. I'll prove it to you with my gun that I'm not afraid of you.
Born of women. Guns don't scare me. I laugh at any weapon that any normal man uses.
I hear the noises coming from that area. Traitor, show your face! If I don't kill you, another person does. I'll be haunted by the spirits of my wife and child. I will not fight the lame spies who only want power. I'll either fight you, Agent Macbeth, or I will put down my unused gun from the noise coming from that way. Sound as if you are being announced. The thing I wish most of all is to find him!
Follow me. The agency has been surrendered without a fight. Macbeth's agents are fighting on both sides. Our men are fighting bravely. The victory is almost ours, and it seems like we don't have much to do.
Our enemies fight like they're trying not to hurt us.
Sir, please enter the agency.
Why should I commit suicide? As long as I see my enemies alive, I would rather see my gun wound them than me.
Turn around.
You are the only agent I was able to avoid. Go away now. I'm already guilty of killing your whole family.
I have nothing to say to you. My gun will talk for me. You are too evil for any words to be said.
You're wasting our time trying to wound me. You might as well shoot the air with your gun. Go fight someone who can actually be harmed. I lived a charmed life which can't be ended by any normal person or spy.
You forget about your stupid charm. The holograms you serve can tell you that I'm not normal. I was produced in a test tube.
Why would you say this? Now I don't have any courage. I will not believe those evil creatures anymore. They tricked me and I refuse to fight you.
Then surrender, you coward, and we will put you in a freak show. You have a sign that says, "Come and see the traitor."
I will not surrender and kiss the ground in front of Malcolm or be taunted by the other agents. Even if Burnham Wood did come to Dunsinane and I'm fighting a test tube project, I'll fight to the end. I'll hold up my gun and kill you. Bring it on, Macduff, and damn the first person who cries, "Stop, enough!"
I wish all of our allies could have survived this fight.
In every fight, some men will always be killed. But judging from the men I see, our great victory didn't cost us many lives.
Macbeth is missing, and so is your son.
So is he dead?
Yes, and he was carried off to the agency. Your grace should not be equal to his worth, because then you'll never stop me.
From his wounds on his chest?
Yes.
Well then, he's in God's hands now. If I had any other sons, I would hope they would die as honorably as him. That's that.
He deserves more than that. I will continue to think of him.
No, he doesn't deserve more than that. He settled his debt and died well. I hope God is with him. Here comes some better news.
Agent Seward, could you come with me?
What's happening?
Praise the director. You are now the official agency director. Look, I have Macbeth's dead body. We are free from his betrayal. I know that the agency spies will gather around you and think the same thing as me. Congratulations, Director Malcolm.
All of you will receive rewards that you deserve. We had a lot to do on this mission. Now we must call our friends that left in the group of Macbeth's betrayal. And we must bring to justice all the evils of this dead traitor and his wife, who has committed suicide. So now to celebrate this victory and my promotion as director, we should all go back to the agency.
And action!
Just say action regularly.
Alright. Action. Praise the director! You are now the official agency director. Look! I have an undead body of Macbeth! Wow!
Oh my god.
What happened? You like Bernie, guys?
Yeah. That's going in there. What are our lines?
I was in my pocket.